Hey, hi, hello, and welcome to Memester of the Week, a Monster of the Week tabletop RPG podcast. These first 3 episodes were recorded using my laptop mic, so if the audio quality is an issue for you, you can always start at episode 4, where we switch to a better microphone. I'll provide a summary of the first 3 episodes there. Thanks for listening, and we hope you have fun.
This is not a supernatural thing. This is a
It's incredibly natural.
Oh, yes, yeah.
Extra natural. You can all natural.
It's so natural, I would call it supernatural.
No.
Oh. Let's go in a circle.
Ooh.
And we'll do like a short introduction of your character and like kind of what they're about, and everyone will do that, and then we'll kind of collectively decide on like histories.
Okay, so my character is divine class, and I didn't want to go with the kind of the first thing that pops into your head, which is like the what's his name, the Cass Angel or whatever.
Yeah.
So I am a fae, and let's see, do I want to reveal all of this? Yeah, it's funny. I was basically Zuko-style banished into the human world with an impossible mission, and my impossible mission is to stop this dang YouTuber from convincing everyone on the internet that the supernatural doesn't exist. So because as a fae, the more people that don't believe in the fae, the more fairies die, right?
Oh, shit.
So Amelia is essentially
committing genocide.
Yeah, essentially unknowingly committing genocide against my people. So,
by being a fucking regular person.
By being a normal person who's just spreading their views. So that's kind of my relationship to her, the way that I am clackety-clack.
Oh, sorry. I'm taking notes on your character. Yeah.
I gotcha.
I have a mechanical keyboard. Please forgive.
It's okay, so do I.
An keyboard.
The way she's doing this is she can't... without revealing that she is a fae, because that's not good for self-preservation, she is working as Amelia's camera woman to try to steer her towards blatantly supernatural events in the hopes that it will convince her that they're real. And that's kind of it. Also, yeah, her name is Palmer. Her name is Palmer because when she was given her human, what would you call it? Second identity. All the fae were a little rusty on how you pick human names.
Sure.
So they originally picked Arnold because they saw it somewhere and they can't remember where, but then they found out that's kind of a guy name. You can't do that. So let's do the second word.
Yep.
Let's pick the next one.
Let's go back to the same source, but choose a different item from it.
Yeah. They were
T.
like...
Your name is T.
It's pronounced Taya.
Oh, no.
That is very good, and I will not be using it. Her name is Palmer.
For now.
I adore it. Yeah, until you go into double witness protection.
Oh.
So my character is kind of a fusion of the Snoop and the Spooky, which we have
the Snoopy
lovingly dubbed the Snoopy.
Spooky.
And her name is Journey Sitwell. Just the most white name I think I've ever heard in my life. Intentionally so. She's kind of like that obnoxious, like, Nancy Drew-esque character that instead of, like, wanting to believe in the supernatural, she wants to debunk all that shit. because she knows better. So she had nothing better to do in her small town of Ellendale, right? Ellendale, that's what it is.
Yep.
And so she graduated from high school and decided that her YouTube career was going so well that she wanted to take a break year in between high school and university and work on her YouTube vlog series about debunking spooky mysteries happening in this little town of hers. Are probably not really mysteries, but kind of strange things that a bunch of people report about that, weird, ghost-like things.
She's essentially Nancy Drew crossed with Shane from BuzzFeed Unsolved, crossed with just like your stereotypical YouTuber.
Yeah.
I love it.
And I guess the other thing is that, I guess we'll talk about this more later, but eventually the spooky thing is gonna eventually happen with the whole, maybe she can start doing some magic things, but she's in complete denial that anything supernatural exists. Even so much so, obnoxiously so, to the point where once it's happening to her, she's probably also going to try to
Deny it. Still.
Which has put my character in a living hell.
So
it's gonna be great.
Amelia, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Have you had a supernatural event happen to you already?
Kind of.
Okay, what did that look like?
The only time that she's ever experienced anything vaguely supernatural was around her grandmother when she was alive.
Ooh.
So, and her grandmother gave her this necklace. And what?
Real shit?
I mean, what?
Haunted necklace.
I feel like maybe perhaps that that my Grammy gave it to me to be here's something that I'm gonna give you this to protect you from bad things. And I was all right, you mean like assholes, rude men? But she maybe she didn't go into detail specifically about what things, so that's all I know about it. But I wear it because my old Grammy passed peacefully in her old age, and I wanted it to keep wearing it to remember her by. Oh, also it's a cross because we live in a small Christian town.
Nice.
Yes, of course.
Oh, Amelia sent her Uwu soft bean.
Yes.
Oh, let's peep that.
Oh my god, I hate her.
I know, right?
Little bitch.
Oh shit.
Aloha sushi core, huh?
Aloha sushi.
That's the name of the other
Artists.
the other doll maker. I use that one too. I will post mine. Our characters look kind of similar.
Oh no, really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you guys do have the same hair color, don't you?
Maybe your character tried to take a human appearance, and you're like, oh, I bet everyone kind of vaguely looks like this, so you just kind of turn into me, but more gremlin-like.
Maybe it's like a camel. We could be siblings. Look, I'm posting mine now.
Sorry, guys.
No, it's
you're good.
okay. Yeah.
I think we literally used the same color.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we did for the hair. Yeah, I wanted her to have red hair, but they didn't have bright red hair, so they just had this kind of I guess.
Oh god, that's funny.
It's so funny.
Dang, Phil, we look great.
Yeah, dude.
Love it.
We could literally be siblings.
Oh my god.
That's almost better that way.
Can I send JG this entire recording? just so they can enjoy.
No. Oh gosh, does there need to be an in-canon reason for why we look so similar?
I think the thing that Amelia said is so fucking solid. You were trying to figure out
I know. I'll think about it.
what do humans look like?
The fairies.
They look like this.
Let me copy your homework, but I'll change a little.
Yeah. The Fae gave you a form that would make her the most comfortable when she saw it.
That's actually.
No, okay, no, wait. That's actually kind of a funny way that they would pose the conversation. They're like, humans are narcissistic.
Yes.
Like, I think that's for my
Oh my god, that's so good.
One thing I didn't mention was that my dad is the whole detective guy, Detective Sitwell, that is the detective in Ellen.
The detective.
Okay.
Ellen Place.
Your
Detective
local.
He's the guy.
Yeah, so I'm a local. I think that's maybe it, though.
Dan Ryan is a perfectly normal boy who is going to college at, I think we decided somewhere in like
Colorado State, I think.
or something. Yeah, somewhere else.
Somewhere not here.
No, Dan is actually his parents were members of this cult, which is basically a sect of lore keepers and assassins who are working on ushering in a new world order.
Jesus.
But like they're not in the status quo, so they're working on fighting the current new world order to get to the point where they can be the new world order.
The new.
That
World
new.
Order.
So he was raised in that environment and like trained in combat and the use of like magic and stuff.
Damn.
And then by the time he was like 18, he was like, I would like to take a little time and maybe see what the world is like, because he was never like, he sort of kind of just went along with it. He wasn't 100% on board. He was just like, whatever, this is my life.
I like the idea of someone apathetically learning advanced combat.
Just,
yes.
I have on my notes here, reluctantly in a cult.
Yes.
Reluctant.
No, you slice this artery if you want instant death. You slice this one if you want death over the course of 6 minutes so that you have time to interrogate.
Whoa. All right. Wow, Dan, I had no idea. What? This is my best friend.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
Because I'm a perfectly normal guy from
Don't
Canada.
worry about it.
Yeah, Dan's a chill dude.
From Canada?
I'm not from here. I'm from Canada.
Wait, how do I?
Okay, but now we have to make that canon. Like, I love that.
Canada. Well, no, that's just what he says.
Oh yeah, Canada is definitely in like air quotes.
Yeah. From Canada. But yeah, he went to college and has been trying to like figure out what a normal life is, and he's been rooming with this guy named Mordecai Bridges, who seems pretty cool. He's been hooking him up with like
Beer.
just introducing
Beer.
Dan to life and giving him alcohol and yeah, occasionally a black envelope shows up near him, transported by various methods, that has instructions on what his next objective is with the cult.
God, I love the idea of it just like showing up so much, because like sometimes it shows up by a random carrier bird and sometimes it just appears. Like
one time I was doing my laundry and I just found it in my jeans. You go home from a long day and you sit on your couch and you flip on the light and that turns on the ceiling fan, and then off the top of the ceiling fan, the fucking envelope just falls down. Yes.
just into your lap, and you're like, fuck.
You go to like the microwave, a hot pocket, and it just like you open the microwave and it's just sitting
And every time on top of the hot pocket.
Mordecai, these hot pockets are pretty good.
And like every time this happens, Mordecai like notices that you have an envelope, but it's just like just kind of out of the corner of his eye, so you're just like, don't worry about it.
And also, he might be high enough that he just doesn't question it.
just doesn't notice the fact that it's there.
Hey man, you get a lot of mail. That's interesting.
Yeah, it's from my family.
Oh, that's sweet. I like that.
You know,
My brother.
letters from the family. Damn, they
A
got
lot of brothers.
style. Their stationery game is on point.
Yo, you're pretty good with birds.
Yeah.
What's that about?
My family raised birds.
You can just
carrier pigeons.
I love that you can just always go back to any weird shit that happens. Is
oh, my family just did this.
Yeah.
But like that's like fairly believable though.
It's so believable. I love it. Phil, is there anything else you want to say about Mordecai or about the Brotherhood?
The only immediate tie-in is that like my most recent envelope had instructions to come to Ellendale and investigate something that had been happening because it might be relevant to the Brotherhood's interests.
Yeah, I actually have a scene for you for that. So we're gonna play that here in a little bit.
All right, Sarah, I put it up, dude.
But yeah. So I have a question for you, Phil, because Mordecai, you kind of established that like you don't drive, right?
I mean, I shouldn't drive.
Okay. Mordecai doesn't drive. So I had a question for you. How does your character get to Ellendale?
The cult gives him a ride.
I was gonna say, like, the cult probably has a small carpool of vehicles that they lend out to their people for missions.
Okay. So what I want you to do is go to the expert playbook and take his like ride move.
Okay. That's expert.
And make your fucking custom ass vehicle.
Wherefore the fuck?
Wherefore the fuck?
What's that?
Or is that the expert? Maybe it wasn't the expert.
Oh, Sarah, did you get it? Did you get the
I just got to the expert.
You got that new?
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
It's the professional. The professional playbook, take mobility.
Mobility. You have a truck, van, or car built for monster hunting. Choose 2 good things and 1 bad thing about it. Can do.
Love it.
I love
surveillance gear. Fast, stealthy.
I love the tag system in this game. It's so interesting.
I think it's really great just because it gives you an idea, but it still like gives you room to play with what it actually does.
Yeah.
Which I just adore. I love that this game is 90% the interpretation of what's given to you. And with that, Tyler, tell us about Mordecai Bridges.
Yeah, okay. I need to take these off. It's actually I'm only gonna wear those at specific moments because it kind of hurts my eyes. All right, let me pull up my notes again. All right, Mordecai Bridges, aka the Plug. Mm-hmm. Class mundane. Boy. He's a friendly boy. He's a skater, stoner. Technically trust fund kid, but doesn't really have access to that money so much right now. So his parents are some real estate magnates turned Peace Corps workers. Hasn't had a relationship with them since he was a child because his mom disappeared in the jungles of Borneo, and his dad died trying to access a remote village in the Democratic Republic of the Congo.
Yeah, I don't have a relationship with my parents because they're fucking dead.
Well, his mom went missing. His mom is missing. There's no body, so
it does put a damper on the relationship. Let me tell you.
Yeah. Let's see. He's 186 centimeters tall, 22 years old.
I hate that you have so much detail to this.
You know,
I love it, but I hate it.
Let's see. Really likes action movies and anime. His favorite anime is Fist of the North Star, Naruto, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So he knows like shitty fake kung fu. I'm sorry.
Ninja Turtles.
It's a fantastic show, and I can't wait to tell you a lot about it. He knows like shitty fake kung fu and karate and stuff because he watches all that stuff. You know. He carries around a pair of red Supreme nunchucks.
He carries them?
Yeah, that's one of my weapons is some red Supreme nunchucks.
Some Supreme brand nunchucks.
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought I thought they were shoes.
No, they're actual nunchucks.
Okay.
He really likes to spin them around. I also wield a katana that I purchased from an oddities and occult shop that comes from the year 1225 AD.
Oh. Sarah's so mad. So mad about this dumb shit.
Your character is gonna be like a total mystery to mine.
It's be like, is this what humans are like? Like, what the fuck?
Yes.
Like, I've been around regular people, and then like you have. I love that you have a normal person, a person who's trying to pretend to be normal but really isn't, and then a normal person who's trying to be really fucking weird.
I'm not trying. It's just me. It's just me. I'm not trying. So
We have the
A weird
whole
person who is pretending to be normal, a normal person who is pretending to be weird, and fucking everyone. That's it. Normal person.
send
God,
tweet.
I've run out of words.
Okay.
I yield the balance of my time.
Fuck you! I yield the balance of my time.
Mordecai accepts the remainder of your time. So I'm always blitzed because
Stop!
I'm always blitzed. I'm always snacking. Favorite snacks are mini pickles and.
I don't need to know that.
Why?
But it's part of my dude.
Immediately.
It's like my Scooby
at the hair.
snacks, right?
Yeah.
It's like my
Look at the hair.
Scooby snacks, dude. So like my favorite snack, because I'm always snacking, is mini pickles and whole green olives pit in.
All with your character.
So I'm kind of into the occult and like I really like to read books and I like animals and stuff, but I don't really like get the fact that the occult is kind of like low key real and the supernatural is real. But because I'm just a free spirit, I hang out. I go on adventures with Dan because it's fun and interesting. When weird things happen, I just attribute it to my state of inebriation most of the time.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
great. Now we have two people in denial.
So
I'm not in denial. I'm just not. I'm just not intellectually capable of understanding because of the inebriation that I have. It's like, whoa, dude.
Literally use magic.
Man, these edibles are so good. Wow.
Oh,
damn, son.
This is super extra funny to me because now there's two people who are like oblivious to the fact that the supernatural exists, paired with two people who are desperately trying to hide their association.
Like I'm not in
Constantly trying
denial.
to hide what they actually do.
Oh, God.
So there's like a limit to my ignorance, I suppose, right?
Oh,
Like
yeah.
at some point, like
That's
I have to be aware. I can't just be like, man, am I too high right now? Like,
I think one of the things that like if something just really fucking obvious happens in front of you, I might have you roll like plus sharp to see if you notice what's going on.
I'm
but
about
that's
it.
no, it's a good point because when I was building the character in relationship to Amelia's character, I couldn't make my quest just be make her believe, because I think stuff like that, yeah, like you said, is gonna be inevitable. Like you guys can't play oblivious the whole time.
Yeah.
That's why my character's mission is not just to make her believe, but to make her stop her YouTube channel.
Gotta take down this channel.
Yeah.
But if Phil is not, if Phil and mine's dynamic is not, we both figure each other out and we are both staring fucking daggers at each other the whole time.
Well, especially because like, and Phil, you kind of mentioned this during character creation, but I don't think that your character likes any monster. Like, I don't think that like
Oh, you're a monster hater?
you're cool with like anything, because I don't know if you've experienced anything that is like, oh, this is a monster, but it's a good monster, Am I interpreting that wrong? I don't want to read into like your character and force something on you.
I don't I've certainly never had any experience with good monsters. Maybe monsters that served a purpose to what I was trying to get done.
Mm-hmm.
It's more like utilitarian than prejudiced, I would say.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
What is this monster bringing to the table? For whom?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so you're
Yeah,
like
I
a
like
Witcher,
that.
basically.
Yeah, kind of.
That's cool.
Okay. Yeah, I really liked when we were doing character creation, we had like this conversation of Mordecai introducing anime to Dan. And you guys like watched Attack on Titan, and Dan's just kind of like, "Wait, so you didn't kill Eren?
Yeah.
Wait."
Oh yeah. And I was like,
not fully understanding that.
my character is like that meme of the dude with his hand like behind that girl grabbing her neck, and he's like explaining something like this, like, yeah, so Naruto, he's like a Jinchuriki, right? And then blah 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 blah.
Sorry, slow down. What?
Yeah, I'll tell you later. We gotta, yeah.
Oops. I guess I already ship y'all's characters.
Oh, we're best friends.
We're buds.
No.
roommates.
So
I also really like the idea of Tyler's character mentioning Naruto shit to Dan, and Dan recognizes the actual folklore that's from.
yeah, he's like some fox demon, dude. It's pretty cool. He like draws on its power and stuff like that. It's sick.
To the actual name.
Meanwhile, Palmer's like, should I be recording?
Someone's like sweating.
Sweats nervously.
Sweating.
Oh, that'd be funny if Palmer like doesn't know that I'm talking about like TV shows and just thinks that I have this like weird knowledge about like a bunch of bullshit.
Honestly, no. And she sidles up next to him and be like, how do you know all that? And he's like, bro, I'll show you.
Got it all on DVD.
Like Naruto 25.
Got it all on DVD, dude.
She's like, what?
Oh my god,
wait,
is Mordecai gonna get Palmer really into manga?
No.
Yes.
No, we have a quest for Mordecai now.
Yes.
No.
A character arc.
Yeah. What is left for me to explain? Not much. Yeah, I'm best friends with college and Dan, so we're college roommates.
Uh-huh.
We both go to CSU together. Colorado State. Woo.
Colorado State.
Yeah, I hook Dan up with the animes. I hook Dan up with beer when he goes to parties, and I help him socialize.
I need it.
My sexuality is akin to asexual anime protagonist. Slash maybe pansexual, maybe. You don't know. So I'm just a free spirit, dude. I'm just a lover. So you don't know. Like it's super ambiguous.
Sarah listened to you say that because he went
Angry at first, then pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, it just evolved into pure fucking joy. It's so funny.
You guys can just read my clothing breakdown yourself. I'm not reading that. It's too long.
Please don't. Sorry.
I don't have
Go
that
Rams.
much written. Good lord.
Sometimes I wear an Akatsuki headband when I need to hype myself up when I go on a Naruto bender, or I need to like get into some physically serious situations. I gotta get in the zone. So I don the headband.
Oh my god.
It's not a Ninja Village headband. It's just a black headband with red clouds on it. Okay? That's it. That's all.
Oh god.
Oh my god, is this going to like end up being like a Hendrix LSD thing?
Oh, but also, I do sometimes wear it when I start shredding on my skateboard because it just gets me in the moment. That's all. I hear the drums. You know what I'm saying? I just hear the drums in my mind.
Echoing tonight, but she hears only whispers of some quiet conversation.
I think we've killed Sarah. I think we're an hour into this, and Sarah's broken.
And the last thing, besides shredding on my skateboard, I really like bugs.
Nice.
That's just
Finito.
you, Tyler.
Well, fuck you, dude. I mean, you're not wrong. I do like bugs, but
But fuck off.
yeah. Let me take my hallucinogens and go play with beetles on my own, you know?
Oh my god.
Okay, so now that we've introduced our characters
Yes.
and we all have a general understanding of everybody, now what we're going to do is go through your histories and then pick out one history for each of the other hunters. So everybody needs to pick 3. and assign that to the other hunters in the party, and then like kind of agree upon it and let each other know what's going on.
Like our histories with the other characters?
Yep.
Okay.
So in your actual playbook, it shows like a list of histories that you can pick from.
Gotcha.
Here's an interesting one. They're described in the prophecies, but the role they will play isn't stated.
Oh no.
That one that you want to use?
I feel like that's one that I want to use for Amelia.
Oh shit.
Bold.
Wait,
Okay, I'm excited about that.
Fucking bold.
so
History.
your organization has a whole big overarching prophecy type thing that they go
There's-
by.
Yeah, there's some
And
prophecies.
you have been made aware that Amelia's character is involved.
I don't know yet. I'm just going to piece it together, some context clues after like interacting with Amelia's character.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So is that the reason that you two know each other or not yet?
I don't think we do know each other yet.
Yeah, no one knows.
Sort of like predictive.
Yeah, that's kind of what we're doing. Is we're kind of assigning the history beforehand, and then we're going to flesh that out a little bit as we play.
We don't necessarily have to have a pre-existing reason for being together.
Yeah, like Palmer and Journey have a reason for like existing together right now, and Mordecai and Dan have a reason for existing together right now. And this mystery is going to bring those two groups together. And so we're kind of going to shift into that as we go. And so if the history like changes later, that's also fine. But we just kind of have to determine like how does every character has to relate to every other character is kind of the nature of the game.
So for my relationship to either Palmer or Journey, can I save their life from a monster due to an unlikely chain of events?
I mean, if it happens,
I don't know.
if that's what happens, that's what happens.
Okay.
But
That could
you
be
can
like
take that as a
backstory.
hope.
But then that's not really it, is it? Because these are all
You have to pre-choose these, right?
yeah, this is like past tense. This is like stuff that we're basing our
Yeah, that's true.
So can I just like make a bunch of rolls really quick to like for this chain of events or something?
Like
or
retroactively save me from a monster, and if you roll bad, I die and have to make a new character.
No.
I just
No, I think since so much of this is past tense, maybe we should just establish what's predetermined.
Yeah.
I think it's
I
cheating
kind of-
to say like let's pick these and hope they happen because that's
Yeah.
no different. That's no different than like of course we're going to develop reasons for being together in relationships with the other characters, but it's
Yeah.
not something to start the session on if we do.
Yeah.
Seem more like conversation starters to talk about like hooks in.
Yeah,
Rather than-
talk about shared history that already exists.
I mean,
Yeah.
it might help because my thing is always going to be connected to Amelia's because my goal is basically only about her character. So if she were to decide a reason for knowing either of your two characters from this history, then that would kind of start to connect everything else.
What if my character interacts with Amelia's character online?
Interesting.
Like I watch her YouTube channel.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, that does make sense.
Or
You're like a mod in her Twitch chat.
No, I don't want it to be like that official. Be like, oh Dan, we're going to Ellendale, right? Dude, I like watch this YouTuber also from Ellendale.
That's so good.
Really funny. Yeah,
I like that.
Which one of my tubes? What?
All right, so Dan, so there's this application, right? It's called YouTube. You can watch all
There's
kinds of
this
videos
website.
on it, dude. And this
What am I applying
YouTuber,
for?
huh?
What am I applying for in this scenario?
No.
What is this an application for?
Just not.
Another cult.
Oh yeah, I don't think that we mentioned, but like the cult is called the Brotherhood of the Dusk. I'm trying to get myself to like say that a lot, so I know what it's called.
Wait, the Brotherhood of the Desk?
The Dusk.
Yes.
Ah,
That's why we're college buddies.
Wait, are we
That's
gonna?
what you. That's what
Whoa,
you
Dan.
and Mordecai call your dorm room.
yeah.
Dan, you're in a frat, bro? What?
Not really. It's really low key.
All right, man. I won't press
This
you.
reminds me of Fuckhouse all over
Oh
again.
my God.
Fuck house. Excuse me.
Fighting Salon Kappa.
Excuse me.
Five Oops are on Kappa forever.
Oh God, I'll never forget.
Phil and I were Greek students, and that's what we called our house.
Like literally, like we studied the Greek language.
Dan, dude, I'm not kink shaming you, bro. Like, love is love. Do what you gotta do.
But yeah, no, I like that history. I like that idea. And so, yeah, I would say that like if you have histories that make sense for them to be predetermined, then take those and we'll explain those. But if we have histories that like are kind of just up in the air about whether or not they happen, let's see how they develop naturally through the gameplay.
Yeah.
And then we'll solidify that more later.
Phil and Tyler's characters are from out of town, right?
Yeah.
We're from Colorado.
Yeah.
So-
CSU.
Go
You're
Rams.
both coming here just for fun, just as a trip.
I think
That's kind of the cover.
Nick,
I think-
yeah, needs to come here for some
Yeah,
reason.
vacation in Ellendale, spring break.
Yeah. So Dan pitched it to me,
Okay.
and I don't give a fuck. So I'm like, yeah, dude, let's hang out. Let's go. I don't know
Yeah.
what this place
they've
is,
got
but let's do
recovery
it.
Innovations and an urn grilly.
Whoa.
They've got raw sales and service.
Yeah. I also like the time period for this this mystery. I think is going to be like late fall, so like mid-October,
Yes.
early November.
Sexy season.
Yeah,
Right.
the hottest season.
Hell yeah, dude. Everyone looks their best in fall weather. That's a fact.
It's true. But yeah, I think that's going to take. So this will take place over like your college's fall break.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Okay.
Always
And so-
remember.
I'm also not ruling it out that like we would have to skip class for me to fulfill one of my obligations.
Yeah, I think that would be Fleaver.
That's cool. Our grades are good.
I'm
flavor.
almost since now the only feasible connection between the two groups
Mhm.
is that you watch her YouTube is now like to me manifesting in like a meet and greet event.
Yo, Dan, if we got time, we should go check out this weird blogger, dude.
Is this a thing you guys want to do?
It's I
This
think that's
question
up
is
to
not for me.
Amelia.
Okay, but like if we do this, where the fuck would we hold it? In
Denny's.
Ellendale?
Denny's.
Bogart
Wait, so we're all college age basically, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait, who's the
Well,
oldest? Me?
You could be like 6,000, but like
yeah, that's true.
I'm
You look college age. You look like you're
so
20-ish.
very old.
your vessel is college age.
Yeah, what's your human's form's age? I think I'm the oldest, 22.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
22
think
is
I'm
the
like 20.
oldest.
Because I'm older than Dan and Journey. Because Journey's 19, Dan is 20, 21?
20.
Yeah, 20.
Not quite 21.
He's almost there, though. Man, your birthday's going to be lit.
Yeah, I imagine there will be lights.
Birthday special.
Yeah, dude. Let's get the best special flapjacks at Denny's.
She's just
Funfetti and everything.
oh god, I'm gonna hate her life. It's so funny.
I like, and Sarah, correct me if I like am out of key with this. The Fae are like generally around so long that they just kind of stop celebrating birthdays.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, so maybe a birthday party is just like a foreign concept to her.
it's they party for everything, and you know
That's true.
I respect that.
That's fair.
I respect the desire to party.
Are Fae from Earth?
Faye?
Do they like exist on Earth?
Yeah, so yeah. Fae are kind of, the way I'm interpreting it is I'm taking a little bit from fairy lore and saying that like Fae are kind of proto-human. Like they existed before humans did, and they're more connected to the earth because of that. And so that's part of the reason why they exist for so long.
So you're saying like fair, like Homo erectus with wings?
No.
I mean, the way I usually see it is not too far from like the way that we picture angels, in the sense that like they probably have their own zone, you know? Because a big part of Fae lore is is having a place that is theirs,
Yeah, it's just hidden from humanity.
tricking people into
Evermeet, Feywild.
Yep.
yeah, you know.
Yeah. I
Hitting
actually am taking a lot of information from the guide to the Feywild.
Shouts out to
Yeah.
D&D.
I was just trying to determine initially, like, whether Fey would measure time in years by, like, the Earth's rotation.
That is curious. I would say
Yeah.
probably.
Maybe seasons, you know. I think seasons are very important.
Sure.
Yeah, maybe years aren't as important though,
Yeah,
because
like
Lunar
they're
cycles.
just there for so long.
rosemary, coriander, and like
Yeah, so maybe there's like, you know,
seasonings.
Human.
Human. Well, human needs a lot of seasonings.
we don't eat people.
No, not human. Cumin.
Oh,
What, y'all eat people?
Got it.
I mean,
Fuck.
some might.
Who knows? We might run into
That's a
something.
Canada thing.
I like snacking, but I don't know about that.
I don't know if this was clear, but my character is always wearing a mask.
As you should.
Yeah, see, because I was like, there's certain parts about my, let's call it contract, that I
Sure.
have to fulfill that I wanted to sort of like visually represent. Like,
Okay.
Yeah, so constant mask.
Good.
I don't know, Dan. Maybe she has bad teeth.
Could be
Well-
teeth.
So, was where would we
Maybe her teeth
like-
are too good.
how?
True. They're so
you could
shiny.
You could do it at the Milton Public Library
A meet and greet? Wouldn't
I mean,
be too
in a small ass
Oh,
place.
you could, instead of a meet and greet, you could like put something out on your channel that's like, "Hey, Ellendalians, anyone got any information for me on any places I should go check out?" So you're doing like a meet and greet, but you're like probing people for like content.
Oh, interesting.
That's a good
Mhm.
idea.
And also in the ad you say flapjacks on me. Just throwing that out there.
I'm into that. It's not a meet and greet as much as
It's trying to get information.
Yeah. It's a content probe.
That's
Where can we go out to eat at this place?
Ooh, please
Where
say
is the
Denny's.
local
Southern Grill.
restaurant?
The Southern Grill of Ellendale.
Oh, fuck.
It's on the corner of Beach Highway and South Old State Road.
That's the way.
We have to actually use that now, don't we?
Yeah, we do. Oh, Southern Grill with an E.
Oh,
That's
It's
fancy.
the only restaurant listed in Ellendale.
God,
But
this
they
town
still have
really is
pancakes.
so fucking small. They still have okay, I'm into it.
I have a question. So this is a real place, yeah?
yes,
Yeah.
this is a real town.
Like if you look at the Roll20 page,
Does-
that's the
Does anybody have real life experience with it?
no.
No.
They have a volunteer fire company. They don't have a fire station, but they have a volunteer fire company.
Oh, no.
There's so few fucking people. When would there ever be a fire?
Yeah.
We didn't start fire.
Look at our crew.
Dang,
It's
dude,
so
cute.
I love it.
Oh, I love it. It's so good.
Even though it's fall weather in Delaware, I'm still wearing jorts. I just want everyone to know that.
Fall in Delaware, jorts.
Yep.
Fucking Amelia's still being like cute YouTuber.
Ooh woo.
Ew.
Ooh woo tuber.
Ooh woo. Oh whoa. Nuzzle plush.
Okay, no more.
Alright, who's better at being a
All right, that sucked. Let's.
So, Jason, before we get started, I have to do my move.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, wait. Before we would do that, I have a question because, like, actually, for Sarah,
Mm.
how did we meet? Whenever you decided to join me and start filming for me?
So we didn't hash out like the total details.
Yeah.
I think that by some mysterious circumstances, your previous cameraman disappeared. And you put out an ad, probably in the same way that you are now, looking for another person, and here I am.
Magically. Just, well,
Magic.
Are you like, am I gonna think that you're like some kind of weird exchange student or something like that? Like, why? Like, if you don't live in Ellendale, why would I know who? Like, why would I not know who you are? I guess is my
I
question.
guess I would say that I'm from a nearby town.
Okay.
Yeah, you're from like Milton or something like that.
Because here's the thing: if I don't know this place at all, but if I'm reading the vibe correctly, this seems like a place that's kind of in the middle of nowhere that's surrounded by nature.
Yep.
Yeah.
So she's probably from that nature.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
there is a forest to the south, the Redden State Forest.
Okay.
Then that's probably where I came from.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
that's it. I love it.
Also,
There's a place to the southeast called Sand Hill.
how strange or quote unquote foreign exchange student like I am will probably depend on how I end up playing the character, which I don't know yet.
Saying I'll let my character make my own assumptions about you as time goes on.
Sure.
What'd you say, Phil?
I'm just enjoying the names of these rural Delaware towns, like Sand Hill, which is right next to Gravel Hill.
Oh, sick. Is there Stonehill?
There is not Stonehill that I can see.
Ah, damn.
Dirt hill. Grassy knoll.
Old Furnace, Gum Crossroads.
Here's what I'm putting out. There's not a place called Old Furnace.
Yes, there fucking is. It's to the east of Georgetown.
Is it a town?
Yeah,
Oh my god, what? Can you imagine?
I live in.
it looks like a village with like 15 people.
It's like the fucking cupboard under the stairs, private drive.